good, everybody? So today it is the first of the month, and you know what that means? Monthly gacha PvP is here. My gacha game is better than your gacha game, and it's going to EOS, okay? You're in the red, that means you're gone. EOS removed from the face of the planet, okay? Obviously, that isn't true. And as a disclaimer, gacha revenue charts, I'm gonna be real, don't really mean particularly much. The only thing that I really like to use them for is to compare them to themselves month on month. So comparing one game a month ago to a month now, it gives you a better idea of some kind of useful statistic than comparing them overall. But we have to take into account this is only mobile only. These are results taken from Sensor Tower, and then they're kind of, you know, inflated a little bit for some other like multipliers. But hey, it is what it is. It's monthly PvP. I don't really care too much. It's just here to have a bit of fun. Right at the bottom, we have Tribe 2K. We're starting strong. We're starting strong right at the bottom with Tribe 2K. Obviously, this game is literally EOSing. I'm surprised anybody spent any money on this, if I'm real. Like, who? Why? Just straight up, why? Why would you spend any amount of money on a game that is disappearing in a number of months? Crazy. Also, we have a lot of gachas to get through. There is a lot, so we're kind of gonna speed through this. We're speeding through this. I don't think most of us care too much about these, you know, sub 100 games. Devil May Cry game. Yeah, all of these are not doing particularly well. Something that is very interesting though, Memento White Shadow. Very interesting. Went from 30k to 160,000. Which I find is pretty interesting. Do you know why? Because I'm pretty sure I saw a post a couple of days ago saying that like 70% of the workforce straight up protested and left or resigned. Yep, so I don't know how people are spending money on this game. Considering I'm pretty sure people like straight up the workforce just left. Like I saw a post on Reddit saying that yeah, they all literally resigned. So hey, I don't know if we're going to see anything positive for Memento White Shadow. I know there are a bunch of creators who actually kind of enjoyed it. For me personally, I couldn't get past the fact that the story was AI translated. The environment looked terrible. And I just didn't really particularly like the UI. The PvP might have been fun, but it just wasn't enough to keep me around. So I have a feeling that this is also going in the bin pretty soon. Black Beacon... Yeah, I'll be real. It's packing in. It's over. We could probably expect the global service to EOS at some point. Yeah, I'll be real. Even the CN revenue is down. Look at this. Even the CN revenue, the only thing that was keeping it afloat, kind of, is also in the dumps at this point. I think we could safely say that Black Beacon is probably going to announce their EOS sometime soon. At least definitely for the global service, because there is no way this game is continuing. It's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame, but hey, the publishers did it to themselves, okay? The publishers did it to themselves. Okay, Gakuen, don't really care, don't care about this. Ash Echoes, Final Fantasy, Lost Sword, Idolmaster, Tower of God, Tower of Fantasy. Ooh, Tower of Fantasy, also a bit in the mud, but what's new? Snowbreak Containment Zone, kind of down half in their revenue. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. From 850,000 to 475,000. I'm gonna be so real. I can't go like 1 week on Twitter without seeing a new Snowbreak like leak or a new Snowbreak animation. God, that game is just full on titties, bro. I mean, so real. Like, hey, it works for them, right? It saved them from basically EOSing, but now I'm wondering if it's enough. Is it even enough? Snowbreak, I feel, is one of the ultimate Guna gachas, and even it's kind of like struggling at the moment. I'm wondering, is being Guna enough? I wonder. Valkyrie Connect, Bleach Brave Souls. This is another like mobile gacha that I've actually played kind of a fair bit. Surprise, surprise. I play it a little bit on my phone, so it's good to see that it's still like kicking around. It's a pretty, I'll be real, it's actually pretty okay. It can be pretty addictive, pretty fun. I think it was Ecopolis, Mambosukuna, Marvel Misty, Aether Gazer, Two Lost World, Dolphin Wave, Swords of Convallaria, Grand Summoners. Okay, we're gearing up, Tears of Themis, Path to Nowhere, Final. Everything's in the red, man. Holy, bro, all of these, look at this. Look how much red we're seeing. It's like a net negative so far for all these gacha games. Holy. Like, there's so... What is happening? What is happening to this? Even solo leveling down by, like, more than half. Fire Emblem Heroes, Heaven Burns Red is down. Silver and Blood. This is a new gacha game that I think a lot of people have been at least trying out, or at least being sponsored to try out. Seems kind of interesting, but I don't know if we're going to see any big number from this gacha game. AFK Journey, also down by half. Girls Frontline 2, down by half. What is going on in gacha, bro? What is going on in gacha? All these AFK Journey is usually pretty high on the board. Like, what is happening in the world of gacha, man? This is pretty interesting. Memento Mori, Infinity Nikki. Ooh, this one is interesting. Infinity Nikki finally falling from grace. People are tired of the devs being very greedy and, you know, bumping up their pity rates, charging more, essentially just being a pretty terrible company overall. Let's be real, Infold definitely dropped the ball on Infinity Nikki, a game that could have been so cozy, so casual, so fitting for this target demographic that they were going for, and they absolutely shot themselves in the foot by trying to be a little bit greedy. Not a little bit, a lot. Okay, trying to be massively greedy, and people are responding. The girl cot, as they have put it, the boycott for Infinity Nikki, has indeed been working, and now they are down again half their revenue. So 07 Infinity Nikki, definitely it's not going to EOS anytime soon. Maybe they are in a position where they can probably claw back and regain some kind of positive PR, as long as they listen to the feedback from their community, which they haven't been doing, but they should listen and should take things into account. But hey, they can't pull the same shit they do with Infinity Nikki like they do with Love and Deep Space, okay? They can't do it. So they're kind of on the ropes a little bit, but hey, you know, at least the girl cot has been working, and maybe now the devs will actually listen to the community. Persona 5, the Phantom X, again, this had a global release recently. Like, I feel like last week it came out globally, and already we're being met with almost 4 mil in revenue. That's pretty goddamn good. Let's take a look and see how it is. Those are the CN numbers, and then of course we have the new global numbers. I think will be here right now. Yeah, there we go. 800,000 for global, apparently, with JP numbers here as well. Yeah, it came out in JP and global. So I'm not surprised that it's seeing a massive bump in revenue, especially going to be from the JP audience. Cap, you gotta try it? I don't know. I love Persona 5. I love Persona 5, one of my favorite games, but I just don't know if, like, the gacha is for me. I don't know if the gacha is for me. Persona 5 is one of my favorite games, but I don't know. I just really don't know. Really don't know at all. But hey, maybe I'll try. We'll see. Brown Dust 2, 5 million! 5 million, bro. The Brown Dust 2, again, this is another game where I can't go like 2 weeks without seeing a new Brown Dust 2 animation. Gooner's winning. Okay, maybe it's not Snowbreak's fault. Maybe Snowbreak's is doing... Oh, I forgot Limbus is here. GG Limbus. Maybe there's something going on with Snowbreak and the game itself. But hey, Brown Dust 2 seems to be really doing well, brother. Hey, I don't know. maybe Brown Dust 2 is really making a move here. But like the Gooners are winning. Who's to say? People play Brown Dust 2 for the plot. Oh, totally, right? People totally play for the gameplay and the plot, and definitely not for animations and art. No, right? Definitely not. Definitely wouldn't do such a thing. 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. This has been a gacha that's been going on for literally years, and it's always like doing pretty well. So good for them. Azure Lane, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. I quit this game after a month, man. I just did. Reverse 1999, still pretty high up in the 6s. That's still pretty solid for them. Summoner's War, Gaku, Ethereal Restart. Oh, this is interesting. Hey, this is kind of... Hey, I'm gonna be real. As someone who played Ethereal Restart a lot on the first week, okay, I have things to say about this game. Number one, I'm not surprised they made 7 million revenue, considering they are, one, double charging people for like things in the shop, and two, for me, I had to buy my monthly pass twice for it to even register. So I wonder how much of this money came from them, you know, taking money unfairly from customers. Pretty interesting. And secondly, people buying pulls because, oh, if I don't have a Lily, then my game's gonna be terrible, so I'm probably gonna have to pull anyway. People aren't even pulling for like the raid up characters. They just want more pulls so they could try and get like a Lily. I'll be real. Ethereum Restart is interesting. People get this, oh, the game isn't pay to win. You could play it free to play, totally. But if you, I'll be real, whoever said that is a total lie. I don't know. It is a total lie. I feel like if you spend money, you are far better off than most people. You will be, unless you dedicate your life to basically Ethereum, treat it like a job, and min-max massively as free to play. Paying definitely puts you ahead, like massively. You know, it is what it is. People said that it wouldn't be pay to win, but it's kind of turning out that way. Every time I see an Ethereum tournament, all the people that have spent money on this game, like, absolutely thrash people who are free to play. So I am not taking that from anybody. Okay, oh, but it's not pay to win. No, it absolutely is. It 1,000,000% is. And I hope that they listen to the community. I do. I hope they listen to the community. For example, like not giving enough perfect lattices for you to actually upgrade your SSRs. What's the point of getting SSRs if you can't even upgrade their skills properly, right? Like what is even the point? Like you have all these SSRs, but you can't really level any of them because you don't even have perfect lattices to level them with. Like it's just kind of shitty. Things like that, which are like, why even bother? Do you even want us to pull? You know what I mean? So I hope Ethereum Restart, you kind of, you know, pick itself up a bit, listen to what the community really wants, make the grind and leveling a bit easier on people, and then just let people enjoy the PvP. That is the best thing about the game, is the PvP and the way they handle it. Make that, like, if you make that even hard for people to get to, you're gonna struggle. So hopefully they can fix out their grind. Musume, Pretty Derby. Ooh, this game has taken Gacha by storm. It had its global release, okay, and I think I know so many people that are now playing this game. So many people are playing this horse girl gacha, and I just don't. It's not for me. I'll be so real. I don't understand it. I played it for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and I don't get it. It's not for me. It really isn't. But a lot of people are really into it. A lot of people just want to train their favorite horse girls and race around and win and be competitive, and hey, it is what it is. If it's, you know, it's going good, the community seems to like it, fair enough. I'm glad they're making money. I'm glad you got a double fake out and quit. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's true. I did get like insane pulls. I got insane pulls and people are mad at me for not continuing the game. Hey, maybe I'll try it again. Maybe I'll try it again just for funsies. Light and Night. I need this game to come out for global already. It's another Atomi game that is really doing well in CN at the moment, and I need a global release, otherwise I will go crazy, okay? Give me another Atomi man gacha game, please. I beg. Shadowverse, Honkai Star Rail. Oh, hello. Alright, time for PvP, boys. Time for PvP. It seems as though Honkai Star Rail, look at that. Oh boy, look at that. Like under 10th place. Look at that. 11th we have Honkai Star. Not even in the top 5 or the top 10. That is crazy. And you know why? I know exactly why this is happening. Okay? Everybody is saving. Everybody's saving for the Fate collab. I'm just gonna be real. I'm not even trying to be funny. That's the number one explanation. Everyone is saving for Fate collab. Everyone is saving for Finan. That's exactly what's happening. People are not knowingly shaving their pulls right now for something massive. I'm pretty sure next month we're gonna see Honkai Star Rail #1. I'll be real. We're gonna see it #1. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. People didn't really care about Cypher. Hyacinth, I think people liked, but clearly didn't pull enough. But I don't think Cypher was enough of a pull to get people to spend a lot of money. They would much rather save for the Fate collab and for Finan. So, hey, but that's crazy. I don't think we've ever seen Honkai Star Rail this low before. So, it's still pretty interesting to see, pretty much. Gods of Victory, Nikki, again, doing absolutely stellar these days. I'm glad Nikki is doing well. Another game that I will probably try out because I just want to see a hot big booba with big yat women on my screen. So yeah, Fate Grand Order, ooh. FGO kind of, you know, losing again a little bit in the red right here. Naruto Mobile, Zen. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, it's PvP time. It is the WUWA versus the ZZZs. Holy, everyone get your pitchforks out. Wuthering Waves smashed and defeated Zenla Zone Zero massively. Look at that revenue. Okay, I'm being kind of facetious and being hyperbolic with this one. Pretty interesting. Yeah, Zenla Zone Zero, of course, had their 2.0, so I expected them to make a pretty decent amount of money. Yi Xuan definitely kind of killing it. Yi Xuan definitely kind of killing it for ZZZ, and hey, you know what, fair enough. They had their 2.0 release, top-up refreshes, all that good stuff. Of course, they were going to make a boatload of money, but what's even more impressive is Wuthering Waves making almost 40 million. I'm pretty sure this would be the highest revenue, though. Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure, like, this is from Cardathea, which is crazy. Chicona and then Cardathea, definitely going wild. Way more than their anniversary. Only 1 million up. Lost to a mid-year patch. Looper is giga hyped as well. This one's gonna pop off. I'll be real, I really don't think Looper is gonna make more than 39. I think this is gonna be WUWA'S peak for a while. Yeah, if the anniversary didn't make them peak, the Cardathea will and has. So I feel like this is going to be the highest number we'll see for a while. And hey, it just goes to show that people really, really fucked with what are we on? 2.4? We're on 2.4, aren't we? People really, really fucked with the first top of 2.4. People loved Cardathea, and she is, let's be real, ridiculously strong. And I think a lot of people spent money to pull multiple copies for her. I do. I'm pretty sure I saw a statistic somewhere on Twitter that Cardathea is the most S6'd character in Wuthering Waves. I can't remember who posted it, and if someone has a link to that, I'd greatly appreciate. But yeah, she is the most S6 character in Wuthering Waves, and I'm not surprised because she is the strongest character. Out of all the S6s, even S3, she's one of the strongest characters in the game. Power creep does go crazy. It's ridiculous. To be honest, I didn't want to pull multiple copies of her because I feel like she'd be too strong. Genuinely, I can solo with Cardathea S0 and her weapon. I don't want to get copies because I don't want the game to become boring. So I didn't pull copies of her. That's really it. But she's ridiculously strong. Very happy for WUWA that they are doing pretty goddamn good. And hopefully the second half of 2.4 will equally be as good for this game, but probably not. But you know, Looper is pretty cool. Again, a lot of people might be skipping Looper for Lova at this point, and not forgetting Looper is kind of conditional a little bit. Like, you do want a fusion team for her to really pop off, so I think a lot of people actually might be skipping her despite her looking really goddamn cool. I think Frolova will be the next big character for WUWA, so we'll see what next month has to bring. Seven Knights Rebirth, I don't know what this gacha is. I have no idea. Pokemon TCG Pocket, of course, and Love in Deep Space. Not forgetting that both of these, by the way, Love in Deep Space not making above 60 mil, crazy, but still very high up. Both these games are mobile only, so this is really all of their revenue. A lot of these other games are also on PC and on consoles, so they will have additional revenue you will not see, and I'll be real, it probably surpasses these two games. But yeah, of course, these two games being way at the top, and interestingly enough, holy 65 million for Genshin Impact. Goddamn, holy 65 million. But yeah, people really liked Skirk. People wanted Skirk for a long time, so I'm not surprised that a character people have been waiting for has been wailed on and pulled for like crazy. So yeah, I'm really not surprised by this. And you know, hey, is what it is. GG Genshin Impact, I guess. Not gonna lie, for Skirk, I expected more. We are looking at WUWA'S peak. Yeah. I feel like this is gonna be the peak for Genshin for a while as well. Like, I really don't know how this gets topped anytime soon. Skirk really was their big hitter, their biggest hitter for a long time. Until we get maybe another Archon, I guess. We'll see. We'll see what exactly happens. But honestly, the biggest winners, I gotta say, Wuthering Waves, ZZZ for their 2.0. We'll see if this continues on. I'm not sure if we're going to see the same revenue for ZZZ for like the next part of the patch, simply because, you know, no anniversary, the top-ups are kind of done. We'll see. But WUWA, this to me is actually the most impressive. It definitely is the most impressive, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Skirk was revealed when the game was still relevant, so no, exactly. The Skirk reveal. People have been waiting for Skirk for a long time. So yeah, ZZ needs new Chifufu for sure. Shut up, you Kuraba. Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. My bad. Genshin not making 100 mil with Skirk is insane. You expected more. You expected more? You expected 100 mil? I didn't expect 100 mil. To me, that's like anniversary kind of like numbers for Hoyo. Some kind of spending event is required. For Hoyo to get 100 mil, they need like a spending event. Like for Honkai Star Rail, that's the only way they reach like 100 mil is when they make you spend money. What did Malvika make? I don't remember. I don't recall. But yeah, no, this is absolutely very interesting and definitely shaking up the top gachas. Is Love and Deep Space is that big? Oh yeah, Love and Deep Space is been basically at the top of the board for like over a year at this point. Like, it's crazy. This community is crazy, and don't forget though, it is only a mobile game, so this is all their revenue, essentially. Stygian Onslaught is a spending event. You know what? You're kind of true. Genshin Impact, the new endgame mode, is essentially basically a spending event at this point. Because you have to see 6 a character to even do the final, like, Div 6, whatever it is. What even is Lad's gameplay like? Lad's gameplay is a visual novel, and then you have, like, combat, and then when you have... I don't know. It's... Look it up yourself. It's a visual novel that also has combat elements sometimes. That's basically what it is. I'm too scared to check. I might turn gay. Gameplay. They need to add more Demon D to Lads. Oh god, don't remind me. Yeah, but it's I don't know. I played Love and Deep Space for a while. It's an okay game, but it kind of very probably one of the most predatory actually of all the others. But yeah, that's the monthly PvP, guys. Tune in for next month to see what's happening. I expect WUWA to be significantly less because of it depends when we get full over too. But I expect with Lupa to be a little bit less. Depends when we get full over. If we do, then maybe we'll see a big number again. ZZZ I expect to massively be down next month as well. Genchin I expect massively to be down. I'll be real, next month WUWA is kind of poised to really push up the rankings. I'm gonna be so honest. I think WUWA has the potential to kind of push away, but again, this is monthly gacha PvP. It means absolutely nothing. This is all for fun. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm live every single day on Twitch and on Kick. Subscribe right now, or you have a tiny PB. Okay, your PB is tiny unless you subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.